gathered here today not to celebrate John and Lil Lawrence's love, but because we were told there would be free alcohol and food, and we were forced to be here. A special thanks to the armed forces for sponsoring us and this event, just like they have sponsored John and his season and his skiing. And shall now ask the husband, the groom, sorry, to prevent some vows.
No.
Not really my
But
problem.
I may make one up.
There we go. Commence.
John, do you promise not to disrespect my family, or call my dad a lard ass, or my mum an asbo?
Of course, I do.
And have you prepared your vows?
No.
Even if you haven't, it doesn't really matter. Because whatever you're going to say would probably be a lie anyways. But go ahead.
Trying to think of something now. Aren't you mentioning vows?
It was too late.
Don't get nervous.
Do you, Lawrence, promise to do my washing up?
I do.
And to never complain about guests staying in my bedroom.
I do.
I'll just do the vows because that was a bit horrible. Do you, Lil Lawrence, take your lawfully wedded wife to have and to hold from this day forward, for better or for worse, for richer or for poorer, in sickness and in health, to love and cherish until death do you part?
Is it?
Do you, John, take your lawfully wedded husband to have and to hold from this day forward, for better or for worse, for richer or for poorer, in sickness and in health, to love and cherish until death do you part?
I do.
Any objections?
John, don't leave me.
Now pronounce you boy and yeah, thing. Husband and wife. You may kiss the bride.
So many years. Just to find a man like you, Lawrence, is just great. Raise your glasses. I'm more than of a best friend than a father. I know, John, what you say?
Say that.
Cavos 2012. But yeah, it's been great. It's been great fun raising my daughter, but she's very pure, so I'm watching. Always watching.
I first met Lawrence when he came to my door with a cheesecake. The two of us hit it off right away once Lawrence had left. But Lawrence really does make a great cheesecake, the 10th best in Ardent. I don't know if you guys know this, but Lawrence is a boss at riding polar bears, racing down the slopes at high speeds, an absolute animal. We all have admired Lawrence's motivation to learn to board. He fooled around a bit before realising it was time to settle down and commit. To his board, the skis were never going to be anything serious. The only thing he picked up quicker than boarding is John. The proposal was a huge surprise. Really wasn't expecting it to happen so soon, but who can think of a better match? Lawrence has been dedicated to his boyfriend, holding back John's hair as she throws up after a night out with the girls, making sure she's up in time for work, and keeping their home clean. What a great guy you are, Lawrence, and I'm so happy you found your woman. Woo! Cheers to the happy couple!
It is a pleasure to be here today on the happiest day of my life. But I will always treasure the day that we met. As I was saying, I will always treasure the day that me and met. It was back when I was working in McDonald's. She stumbled in late at night after a night out and went up to the counter and said, "Hey," sending a foul cloud of booze breath my way. She wanted some deep fried chicken and chips, but she only had 20p because she'd spent all her cash on booze. I said, "I'm sorry, that won't do." So she flashed her boobs. I gave her chicken burger, 4 wings, a leg, large fries and a can of Coke. Her body, her choice. As she opened up the door to leave, she dropped it all on the floor. It wasn't a pleasure to watch, but she still ate it. Then, after that, she was on her way home, but then she lost her keys, so had to break into her conservatory. Word of warning for those of you with conservatories, they're easy to break into when you're drunk. And then she passed out on the floor. How do I know this? Because when I went home later that evening and opened up the door, the first thing I saw was my mother screaming "Get out" at a passed out woman on the floor of our conservatory. She'd broken into my house, not hers. So then, I knew she wasn't in a fit state to go home, so I led her to our spare room, and as we opened up the door, she blew chunks across the bed. I guided her to the toilet. I had to hold her hair back. I went to clean the bed, and then I came back, and she'd fallen asleep over the toilet. The excitement never stops. Since our relationship started, similar events have happened very frequently. And after, she's done so many different things, like who'd have thought there could be so many different things that you can do when you're drunk. And after she's done each thing, I write a post on my blog, which I call Chunder Woman. Then after a while, I realised that I was the person she needed most in her life, because, you know, to hold her hair back, to wake her up for work, to find her a new job when she gets fired, and so on. And that she was the person I needed in my life because, I mean, without her I'd have nothing to put on my blog and I'd just be a loser. And also because we love each other, I think. So I proposed, and she said no. But that didn't stop me. In the end, I proposed 7 times. 7! A lesser man would have probably given up by about the 4th, but not me. I just kept banging away, wearing her down until finally, probably for her to save me any more humiliation, she said yes. Because, according to my married friends, there comes a time in every woman's life when she says, "Oh, all right, for God's sake, I'll marry you." He ruined my speech.